spend our weekend away at Weymouth Bay with us. So Weymouth is actually less than a 2-hour drive from where we live, so we just took the drive up a bit later in the day as we weren't checking in until around 4 or 5 o'clock. We did actually plan to leave earlier so that we could go and spend some time in the arcades before we went to the caravan, so we just went and did this with the kids. It's right next to the beach, and as you can see, the weather's not great, but we weren't planning to have any beach days, so we just had a little wander down by the pier, and then we popped to the arcades and they spent some of the pocket money on some of the machines. So we've actually been coming to Weymouth for as long as I can remember. We love the town, the kids love it here, the arcades are really good, the beach is really good, so it's really lovely to come in the summer as well. But with the weather not being so good, we just decided to spend some time having a look in the shops. Weymouth town has so many different shops. There's loads of cafes, restaurants and a few little pubs that you can go and get something to eat. With it being a seaside town, there's quite a few different fish and chip shops where you can get fish and chips and take them down to the beach, as well as loads of different ice cream shops. They also have all the standard seaside gift shops where you can get things to take to the beach, buckets and spades, balls, all those sorts of things. We love going to all the different bakeries that they have and the cake shops, and they also have an old-fashioned sweet shop. So we headed straight to our caravan after this, and it wasn't a far drive from the town itself. We were checking in around 4 or 5 o'clock, and we were a little bit early, but luckily our caravan was ready, so they let us go in early. When you arrive to your Haven caravan, it will be sealed with your information on, and it will be unlocked, and you can just go inside because it's all ready for you and everything's there that you need. There'll be a pack with your entertainment passes, your keys and just some information and leaflets, so they'll have that all ready for you. The caravan that we stayed in was a 3-bedroom bronze caravan. It was really basic, but it was clean. It was ideal for what we needed it for, as we don't really spend much time in the caravan anyway, and if we were, we would go for a slightly more luxury one. So for our first evening, we had to go down to the clubhouse. We got down at a decent time. The kids wanted to have a look in the arcade there, and then we just decided to go and try and get a seat. It does get pretty busy. We did manage to get a table, but it was a bit further back than we would have liked, but we could see from where we were, and if the kids did want to go down and dance at the front, then they can just walk over. I would definitely recommend getting down there early if you want to get a seat closer to the front and enjoy the kids show. So for our first full day, we actually booked one of the activities. You do have to book these through the site, as they do get booked up really quickly, and this was the Make the Bear experience with one of the Seaside squad. So it was around £24 per child for the Build-A-Bear activity. This came with the bear and the outfit and just a few little bits inside the pack, as well as a bag to carry the bear in. Kids all got to go on the dance floor. They did lots of dancing and singing, which they really enjoyed, and they also got to choose the bear that they wanted, so there was a good selection to choose from, loads of different animals. So ours went for the elephant and for the monkey. So they had Jazz for their Seaside Squad character. This was actually their favourite character this time round. Usually it is Rory, but they've just had a character changeover when we went, so they were really excited to see this new one. And they were really excited because they actually got to stuff the bear themselves, which is completely different to going to like Build-A-Bear, so they got to do all of it, and that's including sort of zipping it up at the back. They decorated t-shirts for the bears, the staff just gave out loads of colouring pens, and the kids could just do it however they wanted to. This activity lasted for around an hour, which is really good because when the weather's not too good and you're not sure what to do, it's nice to do things inside. There's so many different activities you can book through Haven. We book it on the app or you can book it on their website, but yeah, you do have to book in advance just because they do get booked up really quickly, especially if you're going in October time like we do. Obviously, everyone wants to do stuff inside because the weather's not always so great. We would definitely recommend this activity if you haven't already done it. It is one of those ones you probably wouldn't do every single time because you'd have a house full of bears, but we would actually love to do it again. This was quite a while ago and the kids still take their teddies to bed every night and they really had a great time. After the activity, we decided to head back into the town and we went back into some of the arcades. The kids wanted to have a proper look around where we weren't rushing so much. The kids love the arcades, but this was one of their favourite games, and I think it's because they managed to actually hit the jackpot, I'd say 5 or 6 times. They managed to get hundreds and hundreds of tickets, and they were so happy with that, so we collected them all up because we were going to go again to the arcades another time, put them all together and get some treats. We decided to go on some of the rides outside of the arcade, and to do this you can actually just put the tokens on a card and it's different tokens per ride. So I think they managed to go on about 3 rides and we were just trying to kill some time before we were heading back to the caravan. We actually went down to the clubhouse early this night to do the bingo, and then we stayed for the kids club. They had the whole Seaside squad there this time, which was really good because the kids love it when they can see them all together. They spent some of their pocket money on some bubble machines from the little shop, and then there was some more entertainment. They had like a talent show, disco, and just loads going on. And then we decided to get a Papa John's because you can order it to your table, and we finished off the night with watching one of the bands, and it was a really lovely evening. We wanted to make the most of the day, so we headed straight to the park first thing, grabbed a coffee from the Costa that was in the shop, and then the kids just had a play on all of the equipment. It's actually a really decent sized park. There's a few different sections. There's a bit for sort of older children, all the climbing frames and rock climbing bits, and then there's a few smaller things for the little ones. But our two love anything climbing, so they went on all of the big stuff. There's also a few slides and some benches at the top where you can sit, so I could sit and enjoy my coffee whilst watching the children, and it's nice actually because you've got complete view of them from where you're sat. You can see the whole of the park from at the top, so at least you can keep an eye on them whilst you're having a bit of a relax yourself. The kids spent some pennies in the arcade again, just whilst we were waiting for the rain to die down, and then we decided to head on out. So we actually went to one of our favourite places. We go every time we go to Weymouth, and it is Chesil Beach. So Chesil Beach is a stony beach, and the stones are actually really big, and as you're going up the hill it is a bit of a hard walk, but once you get to the top it's worth it because the view is incredible. It's one of our favourite places to go, so we just love spending time here. So on the way back we spotted this lighthouse and we decided to park up and have a little wander around. Again, the views were absolutely beautiful, and there is actually a cafe in the lighthouse. We didn't go in there, but this is somewhere we would like to try next time. We just went for a little walk and had a little wander, and it was really nice just to take in the views. After a windy afternoon, we headed back to the caravan site and we got a carvery on site, which was really lovely. And then we went back to the caravan, got ready before we headed back to the entertainment place. The kids used some of their money to get some slime sets from the gift shop. These were actually really good because they kept them entertained for ages, and they also still had bubbles left from last night, so whilst the kids show was on, they used those. So for our last day, we just decided to pop back into the town before we were headed home. The kids cashed in all of their tickets and we just got something to eat. All in all, we just had the best time away. Weymouth is still always one of our favourite places and we can't wait to go back.